Alrighty guys, what's up? Colin back here again with Solo YGO. This time I'm going to be coming at you with a Dino deck profile. This is the deck profile that kind of gets me memed at at locals, and I fully support the meme because, well, I mean, I love the deck. Dinos, baby, big monster.
Sexy mat there too, Colin.
Yeah, sexy mat. This mat was given to me by not given to me, but was suggested to me for the video by the really great guys at Solo YGO. Also the guys doing this video, in case y'all didn't know. And if you like the mat, if you like this really cool dino mat, hit that like and subscribe button right now.
Let's go.
Hit that bell icon. All right, and if you want me to shut up and get back into the deck profile, hit that like and subscribe button and hit that bell icon too. So, without further ado, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, too many. We play 7 Miscellaneousaurus. So, 3 Fossil Dig, searches a level 6 or lower dino, not once per turn.
3 different rarities too.
Yeah, 3 different rarities.
Super based.
Right, thank you. Got the quarter century, the ultra, and the.
Afraid to play a rare or quarter century.
Nope, no sir.
Colin.
I'm out here playing all rarities all the time. So this is reinforcement of the dinos. Really good card. Great ash bait. Something I'm probably going to talk about a lot. But then we've got our 3 Soul Eating Oviraptor. Searches any dino in the deck on summon. Can also be a Foolish Burial. I remember when the deck first came out, most people were just using him as a Foolish, and then it's like, he searches too, right?
He also smashes his head into baby Ceratosaurus quite a bit, huh?
Yeah, he does kill babies. He kills babies.
Ooh,
this guy's bad news. But most of the time, you're searching the best card in the deck, Miscellaneousaurus.
One of the best cards in the game.
One of the best cards in the game. I will actually die on the hill that he's the best hand trap ever printed. It's just, he's dino specific, which is what keeps him, or at least makes him pretend to be balanced.
Yeah.
Miscellaneousaurus is the Rob Swanson, don't worry, I have a permit. This just says I do what I want. Exactly. Because that's what this card reads. If you're playing dinos, do what you want. Which is why I think this card will stay at 1. Because even at 2, there are a lot of decks that would struggle against dinos. Next, we play 3 Baby Ceratosaurus, aka Soul Eating Oviraptor food. When he's destroyed by a card effect, you special summon a level 4 or lower dino from your deck.
He's once per turn, right?
No, he was printed back during the days when once per turn. Yeah, when once per turn was not really a concept.
Oh, wait, no, not Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Who's the original one?
Superconductor Tyranno.
Is that the one that looks like a machine?
Yeah.
And then who's the other one? The one that looks like Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, but he's just kind of naked. That's right.
I don't know that one. Anyway, yeah, Baby Ceratosaurus, good card. You're gonna blow it up a lot. There are a lot of combo paths that. It pains me to say this, but this deck kills babies. Then we play the 1 Petite. Just honestly as another substitute for baby if you need a level 4 or higher dino. That's what he grabs from the deck when he's destroyed by a card effect. Also not once per turn, but because he grabs higher level dinos, the dino he summons can't attack that turn. It's a really big downside, trust me. And those are the babies that we play as engine, their combo paths. Next, we play the Scrap Engine. I play 3 Scrap Raptor. I've seen a lot of people play only 2. I have personally found myself in too many scenarios where I wished I had the 3rd. So I just play 3. And then the 1 Scrap Chimera. Pretty self-explanatory. Engine is good. Lots of resource generation. Dinos are good. Deck is good. Scrap Raptor also kills babies, for those of you who don't know. Bad news bears on that guy. Next we play the 1 Arnhem Adorned Archosaur. He kills babies and searches pills.
We might demonetize that. How many times can we say kills babies?
YouTube algorithm, quick, show us. Maybe I should stop saying that. But He blows up.
editing.
Yeah. He blows up the baby. He searches a pill. You know, I mean, he's kind of the drug lord of the deck. You know, I mean, anyway. Okay. All right. Enough.
All right, guys. There goes our $3 a day.
Damn. He's just a good card. He's also good link material. He's a good body for whatever you need. Next, we play the Zeno Monsters, the one Zeno Meteorus and the one Frostosaurus. Until Evilstar Lars got printed, I actually played Megalo Smasher as the normal dino target, just because he can be normal summoned, you know, so kind of like a Garnet. But then Evilstar Lars got printed, and I started playing Frostosaurus just because...
You have the first edition ultimate rare of this.
That'd be pretty nice. Not gonna lie.
It's old school.
It's old school?
Yeah. Was it SOI? Shadow Infinity? I don't remember.
Oh man, I was a kid when that set was new.
The one with Rabiel on the front, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That brought back memories of going through Toys R Us. You know, like, yeah.
Toys R Us, what's that, Colin? Are you like 26 years old or something?
I am 26 years old. So,
You're a few days older than me, right?
yeah, just a few, I think.
29th of May, 97?
Yeah, I'm 26th of May, 97.
Yeah,
So,
3 days older.
yep. So, Zeno Meteorus, great card, chain blocks babies, blows up babies, summons this guy from the deck, opens up a lot of plays, level 6 tuner. Good card. Really good card. Next, we play Rip My Boy Giant Rex. We play better Giant Rex now.
Oh, no.
He does the same thing Giant Rex does. When he's banished, he summons himself. He's just slightly smaller, but the trade-off is you search polymerization with him. This guy searches polymerization, and that opened the door for a whole new engine in the deck. That's just 2 cards in the main deck.
Wow.
So, next, we've got one of our pill targets, Overtex Coatlas. He's a negate, a spell or trap negate, by destroying a dino. When he's destroyed, or when he's sent to the graveyard by card effect, you search a pill. So he also searches pill by blowing himself up to negate something, just value. And this guy's insane for the grind game too. Like if you're up against, say, Goaty, or something that banishes a lot of your cards, his summoning condition doesn't start a chain, and it shuffles back 5 of your banished dinos to summon himself. So I've found myself in a scenario where I use that probably like 2 in every 100 games, but it does happen. Next, we play the one True King Lithosogym. He has come down from 3 quite a while ago, but he's still insane. If you blow up 2 earth monsters, you know, like babies, he summons himself and then banishes 3 cards from your opponent's extra deck.
Blow up is a better term.
Yeah, blow up is a better term. Only mildly, but it is better.
It is better for the algorithm.
And then he banishes 3 from your opponent's extra deck. They have to have different names. That's the only caveat. So free body. He's searchable off of some other cards. Hey, there's babies. There they are.
Is it in the camera?
Baby Cerosaurus is in the camera. Petit Pteranodon isn't.
Is it visible now?
Yeah, he's visible now. We got the babies down there. And look, it's Soul Eating Oviraptor and, oh hey, we got a Giant Rex over here too. I just realized that.
Yeah, there's everything in there. So.
Yeah, Kaitoptera's right up there.
Misk.
Misk, yeah, Miscellaneousaurus, best card in the deck. I do what I want. All right, next we play a card I was very happy to see come back to 2 for this deck. This card was actually the reason I played the Lost World variant over the FTK. And that is 2 Dino Wrestler Pankratops. Searchable by Oviraptor. Searchable board breakers are good. He's great going second. No reason not to play him at 2. He's an earth card for Lithosogym. Good card. Card is good. Next, we play 1 Dogoran, the Mad Flame Kaiju. Searchable Kaijus are good. That's about all.
Nobody's gonna argue with that.
Yeah, I think that's about all I can say about him.
That's a nice secret rare.
Right? He came out of Speed Duel. He's a secret rare in Speed Duel. Gorgeous. I think all the Kaijus got secrets in Speed Duel. I could be wrong. I could absolutely be wrong, but I'm pretty sure all the Kaijus have secrets somewhere.
You ever played Speed Duel?
No, I haven't.
Me neither. We take the cards though.
Oh yeah, we take those cards. But yeah, Dogoran, searchable by Oviraptor, good card. Searchable Kaijus are good. Next, we play 3 Droll and Lockbird. You can sub this out for any hand trap, really. If you want to main deck the Ash or main deck, God forbid, DD Crow, something like that, you can. I just like Droll because I'm a big fan of cards that punish your opponent instead of negates. Like Ash reads, I'm going to stop one search. Droll reads, you get one search, make it count.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm a big fan of cards that do that.
Lingering blowout cards.
Lingering blowout cards. Next, we play the card that everybody's here for. We play 2 Ultimate Conductor Tyranno.
Best boss monster in Yu-Gi-Oh or no?
Best main deck boss monster in Yu-Gi-Oh for sure. Like this card is the most ridiculous main deck boss monster we ever had printed since Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning. You could say Chaos Emperor Dragon, Envoy of the End, but he got banned pretty fast.
Shame he's not searchable by Rhoda.
Yeah, man, all those Rhodas. Shameless plug.
TCG store link down below.
Yeah, sir. Now you got to put it in the link. But this guy is just a giant book of Eclipse that is not once per turn, it's once per copy. It's a soft once per turn, so if you get 2 of this guy out, which happens more often than you'd think, you can Book of Eclipse your opponent twice, which is big if the first one gets negated. Next, I believe, yes, we play 4 Lost World, effectively, obviously, you know, before the comments come in and say, you can only play 3! That's terraforming. Anyway. Then we also play the 1 set rotation with the 1 Dragonic Diagram as the set rotation target.
Shiny.
Yeah, this is the OG printing. Remember when this was a $100 card?
Wow.
I sure do.
I don't remember. I wasn't playing then.
Oh, I was playing when this was a $100 card. I bought a box, and actually, it pops a card either in your hand or on your field to search a. Yeah, it searches a True King. So he searches Litho.
Some secret rares are just superior to others.
Yeah, I love Secret Rare.
So shiny.
Secret Rare is my favorite rarity.
Is it?
It is.
It's probably, for me, that's second to Ulti.
Second to Ulti. I don't like Ultis. I never did, even as a kid. When I was a kid, I had an Ulti, Go-Go the Gallant Ninja, and Princess Pikaru. Those were the 2 Ultis I had. Hey, listen, I just thought, listen, we can be friends and disagree on rarities, I promise.
Wow.
But
let us proceed with the profile.
But yeah, Lost World, main combo piece of the deck, goes full combo with pretty much any dino if you're going second. Huge protection, and is actually the reason that we play this engine. Because the Kaitoptera engine gets us to Lost World. So that's huge. Protects your monsters, it's added protection. So if you've got Lost World and Miscellaneousaurus is active, your opponent pretty much just can't touch your board. Another important thing to note about Lost World's protection, though, is if your opponent controls a token, they cannot target monsters, period. That includes their own. And that is huge. This card turns off a lot more strategies than I think a lot of people realize, because a lot of people don't know it stops you from targeting monsters point blank. Next, we have the 1 polymerization for the Kaitoptera. And then we'll get into the card that gets us Lost World in the extra deck. Then we play 3 Ground Zeno. This card is the sole reason this deck really can't be considered a budget deck. This is a $25 card now. It's gone down from $30, but still $75 right here. If the deck costs more than $100, I really can't consider it budget personally. But in the current meta, a $100 deck's pretty freaking budget.
So you're telling me that's less than 1 bonfire?
This is less than 1 bonfire.
Sounds budget.
You're right. You are correct. Really good card. It searches a Dino Tuner, so you don't have to search Zeno Meteorus off of it. And then after it searches, it blows up a card in your hand. I believe it's just any card in your hand. So again, this deck just has a lot of ways to destroy babies by card effect. There we go.
Pretty sure that's cheaper than one of SP Little Knight's arms.
Yeah, I think it is. I think you might get SP Little Knight's left pinky for this card. And this card also has a graveyard effect that lets you fusion summon using a fusion monster that requires a normal monster. I believe that's the condition. Oh, no, it's just a polymerization. from the grave. So, pretty good. Card is good. Then we run the 2 double Evo pill. I'm sure nobody who's ever been up against a Dino player has ever seen this card before. It's a tech I came up with all on my own. Gets you into your boss monsters because ignores summoning conditions. Card is good. So now we get into the part everybody's always waiting for. We have the extra deck. So we're going to start with Linkuriboh. You link him off with Archosaur, and then you link off Linkuriboh into Secure Gardna, and boom, now your double evolution pill is alive. Crazy. So he's like, if you bricked, but into Archosaur and like nothing else, you can still at least go UCT pass, which is insanely strong. UCT Secure Gardna pass is kind of strong. Next, we have Pentastag. This card's actually insane in the deck, and it's like 10 cents. It gives your linked monster piercing, so as long as he's pointing to a monster, he also has piercing, because it's not co-linked, it's just linked. And for those of you who've never been up against dinos, UCT puts everything into defense mode, and he can attack each monster once. So summon him under Pentastag, and you kind of win with the next card that I'm going to show. Number 60, Dugaris. More often than not, I mean, you've got Dugaris as a potential Hail Mary. I've never used him as an extender to summon from the graveyard, but I have used him to draw cards from time to time. But 9 out of 10 games, you are going to use him to double UCT's attack and then just swing for game over your opponent's board using Pentastag. It's, yeah.
Insane.
Yeah, big monster, hit hard. One of my favorite strategies of all time.
Like 6,400? What's he at, 32?
He's at 35. He goes to 7,000. 7K attacks every monster once.
7K, attack everything, pierce.
Yep.
Yikes.
Wham. Nice board state. Be a shame if someone just ran over it.
No kidding.
I remember tier format. That was just insanely good because I wasn't sending them to the graveyard by card effect. I was just running over their monsters.
Or cast tiers for where they face down.
Yeah, just put everything face down. They can't.
Which is literally attacked back then.
Yeah. Kashtira can't, yeah. Anyway, next we play the Scrap Wyvern. Resource generation. The one downside to this card is it's a dragon, so it doesn't get protected by Miscellaneousaurus. So if you're looking to hit Dino, this is where you hit it. This is the choke point. Which is why the next card's actually pretty important. Hornsaurus. This is the card that...
Wait, Hornysaurus?
Yeah. You might get demonetized for this one. I'm sorry in advance.
Oh, no.
But Hornsaurus is what gets us to Lost World. He also gives us an additional normal. He's what the Chaetoptera engine is for. He actually lists Chaetoptera as a fusion material, so if you want to get really spicy, you could like fusion deployment for him. I would not recommend. I think that would clunk, but hey, you know, I mean, who am I to begrudge someone their deck building ideas? And then once you've got Lost World, your Scrap Wyvern's pretty much safe. Because, I mean, Imperm and Valor are pretty much all that stop him. Anyway, next, we've got Nightmare Phoenix and Nightmare Unicorn. Generic removal, good to have. Maybe in the current day and age, you'd want to sub Phoenix for Cerberus. I don't know. Unicorn, good card. And also helps with the access code talker, OTK. You're almost never going to go into access code. He's just there if like plans A, B, and C fail. You can still run your opponent over with access code, clear their board, stuff like that. We've got the one Appaloosa for pretty self-explanatory stuff. But again, you're actually almost never going to go into Appaloosa because we've got Evilsar Dalka, which is much less resource intensive and I believe isn't even once per chain. Yeah, it's not even once per chain, so he does have advantages over Appaloosa. You're probably going to find yourself going into Dolka more often than you ever go into Appaloosa. Next, we have Solemn Judgment in the extra deck, aka Evilsar Lagia. Card is good, Solemn Judgment is good. It was banned for a very long time for a reason. Not much more to say there. Then we have Evilsar Lars. This card's interesting. He's a hot red dragon Archfiend Abyss that's not once per turn. And and also not once per chain. Yeah, and also not once per chain. And if one of his materials is a Dinosaur, because he is actually, unlike the other Evil Stars, he is generic level 2 or 2 level 6 monsters. He only costs 1 material for his effect. This card, honestly, is just a filler card. I play the 1 Baron. I never go into her. I never use this card, ever. I'd probably use... I plan on probably taking this out for Berserker of the Tenyi, just because this is an OTK deck. This is a big monster hit you really hard deck. That's what you want to kind of triple down on. So Berserker of the Tenyi is a much better option than Baron. And then last but not least, we have Transcendosaurus Gigantozauler. I think that's how it's pronounced. This is what you go into using Ground Zeno's Graveyard effect. So you know how I said Access Code Talker is there for if plans A, B, and C fail? Well, he's here for if Access Code Talker fails. That's pretty much it. This deck has backup plans on backup plans, resources on resources. Dinos are good, dinos are strong. Give me back Miscellaneousaurus. And now we get into the side deck. So the side deck is a little dated. There's actually some cards in here that I'm planning to take out, so I will tell you what I'm planning to take those out for. And then, of course, side decking is always player preference. First, I play 2 Shared Ride. I like this card because it's LOL Max C, I thought you died. Then we play the 1 Rageki just because good card. Card is good. You could play 3 Rageki if you wanted to. Take out the 2 Shared Rides. Up to you. I play 2 Nibiru. Mostly because it's really funny playing the asteroid that theoretically wiped out the dinosaurs in the dinosaur deck.
Yikes.
Next are the cards that I plan to take out, but I play the Jinzo engine in the side deck. This is always something I come back to. Whenever trap cards become more prevalent, I will always look at Psychic Shockwave and Jinzo once again. Right now, it's not very good because even Labyrinth is not very reliant on its trap cards right now, and when it is, they're mostly graveyard effects, which Jinzo does not stop. So I would probably take these out for like Ghost Bell, Soul Release, DD Crow, you know, some kind of graveyard hate. These Ash, no, I'm playing Imperm. Ash, Ghost Ogre, maybe another Nibiru and another Rageki, you know, up to you. But I no longer play this in the side deck. I just forgot to take it out before the deck profile. Go me. Next we play 3 Infinite Impermanents. Just if your opponent's really popping off, or if you don't like the SP Little Knight and you're going second, you can force the Little Knight with this. Card is good going first or second. Imperm is a good card. It's like it was $90 for a very long time until it got reprinted. Next, we play the 3-dimensional barrier. Self-explanatory, this card shuts down Voiceless Voice. It shuts down Goaty. It shuts down anything branded. It shuts down Illusion. Yeah, it shuts down Sword Soul. Oh, Pearly. Yeah, this is insane against Pearly.
It's unaffected by the original activation, but then a lingering effect is affected by it.
Yeah.
Just like Snatch Steel will take it.
Yeah, just like Snatch Steel will take it. And then this also shuts down anything that uses it shuts down Goaty. You know, yeah, absolutely shuts down a lot of stuff. The only downside I could see to using this against Goaty is Goaty plays on your turn. So like if you're trying to synchro summon, good luck. But outside of that, yeah, that is Dinos. I tried to keep this one shorter than my last one. Apologies to those who sat through that entire video. But you know, I'm kind of hungry, so I'm gonna just remind y'all, hit that bell icon like you might hit Taco Bell on a night that you are really hungry. Subscribe, like, support the channel, support us.
Shout out Game Night Games.
Shout out Game Night Games.
Shout out to Judge Colin.
Hey!
Shout out everybody locally and in the community who supports us along the way.
Yeah, absolutely.